Holy smokers, them ain't no jokers. You must be flipping my flapjacks. We got some controversy, guys. We need to be talking about this. So I'm glad you're here so we can talk through the 2022 CrossFit Games. Now, the first thing, CrossFit Games 2022 CrossFit Open is about to begin, and toward the end of February, we're going to have the first announcement. We got 3 weeks of online competition that we're going to be doing together as a community. But before we get into that, I've got two, not one, two controversial things we need to be talking about. So let's take a look first at the testing of the 2022 CrossFit Games Open. All right, we got Tim Sweeney on the floor. What's going on?
Exponentially worse.
What just happened to Sean Sweeney? I'm sorry, I said Tim. It's Sean.
Why? Dude, what the fuck just happened? I did not. I don't even know if in shape me or not.
So every year, Dave Castro puts together the workouts and then he tests them with different CrossFit Games athletes to try to tweak them to make sure that we are able to tease out the very top of the top, as well as make it a fun games event for everybody.
I go see. Yeah. But that. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Dude, look at my fucking legs. Well, I don't know. Oh, fuck. My legs exploded. My shoulders. Fuck that.
Okay, we just finished a day of testing. Second day of testing. We've been testing for a few months now, but I think we're somewhere where they're pretty much done. The workouts are for the Open this year are going to be something special. I think they're going to be tests that everybody enjoys, and the reason why we'll enjoy them as a community is because they're going to test you and push you further than I think we've pushed and tested people in the Open.
But what is the controversy that we need to talk about? Well, first of all, we've got two. We don't have one controversy. We have two controversies that we need to talk about. So the first controversy that we need to talk about is Dave Castro was fired by CrossFit headquarters, Eric Roza, CEO. And so we're going to get into that. And then I have a second controversy, which is even more profound than this one. But let's start with Dave Castro being fired at CrossFit headquarters. I think it's important for us to talk about this, to understand what it is and what's behind it and what's happening. All right, Dave Castro was fired by CrossFit headquarters on January 4th, 2021 by CrossFit CEO Eric Roza, less than 2 months before the start of the 2022 CrossFit Games season. You know, since 2007, Castro has solely served as CrossFit's general manager of sport. The previous VP of sports and partnerships, Justin Berg, has been promoted to assume the role. Okay, so according to an internal email sent by Roza to employees at CrossFit headquarters, the decision to fire Castro was due to future intentions of the company that he felt Castro's leadership did not align with. But we don't know what that is, so it's definitely intriguing. I've made it the difficult decision to change the leadership of the sport team to best fit CrossFit's go-forward plans, and Dave Castro will be leaving the business. By the way, that is CEO speak for it. His vision didn't align with my vision, and I'm the boss, and so he's leaving. CrossFit's firing is abrupt, occurring just 7 weeks prior to the Open. The entire email is included here, so you can have the full context of it. He does provide, accolades for Dave in the email. His vision, creativity, and drive has taken the CrossFit Games from an informal backyard competition at his family ranch into a global phenomenon with hundreds of thousands of participants and millions of viewers worldwide. Dave is also the central figure in the growth of the training business and helping to scale the seminar. So we have that context from CrossFit. This is the CEO, Eric Rosa, and Dave's response was that, Eric, he had talked to Rosa once in the last 3 months or so, and during his time away, he called me tonight to fire me. So he told me they had messaging prepared that this was mutual, and I asked him not to use that because that couldn't be further from the truth. So during his time with CrossFit, Castro programmed 15 CrossFit Games. The former Navy SEAL had a brief stint as the CrossFit CEO when Greg Glassman stepped down and Rosa became the official owner of CrossFit and assumed the role. So Castro is the man as far as the CrossFit Games is concerned. So that is my first controversy, guys, is that, Dave Castro is out and now the CrossFit Games is taking a new direction. Now, CrossFit hasn't been too forthcoming as to what that new direction is. We have very little information as to what's happening going forward. So, it's going to be interesting to see what transpires and how the 2022 CrossFit Games will be different and what that will look like in 23, 24, and so on going forward. I think the main changes that we're likely to see are not so much going to be in the open, but it's probably in the actual event itself. It might be in other ways that we're just not aware of. So that's the most and the best information we have today. And if more information comes out, I'm going to definitely try to get that out to you guys as well. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on it. But guys, we don't have just one controversy to speak about. We have two. So I want to show you and talk to you a little bit about the second area that's a little bit suspect. And I'd like to get your thoughts on this as well. So the second controversy that we have is right up here. In the 2021 CrossFit Games in the Alliant Energy Center in Madison, Wisconsin, we had this large banner, the Monster Energy Ultra. What is that doing at the CrossFit Games? And here's a picture of Dave Castro actually drinking a Monster Energy drink. Or is he? Is he or is he not? Well, it turns out he's actually just drinking water. So they had these Monster Energy drinks and they were supposedly all filled with water. And that's not the controversy. The controversy is the banner itself. So let's zoom in a little bit here and I'll give you my perspective on what we're seeing. So back in the 2021 CrossFit Games, the Monster Energy Ultra banner was adorning the stands in the Coliseum. It was like, that's the place. That's like the place where everyone comes at the end. It's the big centerpiece in Madison, Wisconsin. A move that raised eyebrows among fans and affiliates. What's that doing there? Well, why does it matter? Well, Monster Beverage Corporation is also partially owned by the Coca-Cola Company. And for years, if you maybe remember this, Greg Glassman saying we are now in possession of the elegant solution to the world's most vexing problem. He went to battle, Greg Glassman, against Big Soda. So why is Monster Beverage, which is now owned by Coca-Cola owns almost 20% of Monster Beverage, and Monster, it's a company that's making beverages that a large part of them are going to have sweeteners in them. And this is the thing that, CrossFit Health has been battling against, because so much of our diets, we're getting so much of that sugary beverage. And we really are, something that CrossFit is concerned about being adverse to someone's health. So one of Glassman's major goals was to get big soda out of the academic research. So in 2016, Glassman even spoke on Capitol Hill, urging Congress to stop soda companies from influencing medical research. All right. So the second controversy is we have Monster Energy as a sponsor in part at the CrossFit Games. All right, so let's see what else we got here. So what's CrossFit saying? So, well, this is some more controversy, and Dave's at the center of it. CrossFit's general manager of sport at that time, Dave Castro, who was long part of Glassman's war against Big Soda, told Morning Chalk Up they're excited about the partnership with Monster. As the CrossFit Games continues to expand, we're delighted to work with new companies to help grow our sport. And we're excited to work with Monster's sugar-free line, and we will continue to look for ways to create more opportunity. Is this the controversy? We don't know. Was this where the battle between Rosa and Dave Castro was? No, we really don't know that. Castro did point out that the cans being handed out to the athletes are filled with water and not a Monster beverage. So how's this playing out? Well, not so well. There's a lot of affiliates and other people up in arms back, as far as they were really not happy with that situation. And even Greg Glassman was weighing in from afar, basically saying that, you all know who owns Monster Drinks, right? So that is the main controversy that I wanted to share with you guys. It did stand out as a little bit suspect that we would have a former adversary of sorts. If Greg Glassman was battling Big Soda, and if Monster Energy Drinks is owned in 20% by Coca-Cola, and now they're coming into the CrossFit Games, what is going on? Right? Okay, guys, I want your opinion on this. I want to know your thoughts. Are you bothered by the fact that Monster Energy Drinks is owned in part by Coca-Cola, and they're now, they're coming into the CrossFit Games that way? Would you buy a Monster Energy drink and drink it just like a Fit Aid or a Kill Cliff? I mean, we got other, CrossFit for years has had other energy type drinks at the games. If you've gone to the CrossFit Games, you may have picked up a Fit Aid or something like that. You go to your local CrossFit box, you're going to see Kill Cliff and Fit Aid, maybe others. This YouTube video is not sponsored, by the way. This is just the facts as I see them and my reaction. What is your thought on that, guys? Now, we can look at the nutrition facts on these Monster Energy drinks, and we're going to see that they do include some artificial sweeteners. So, we tend to draw the line in the kinds of products that we have in our pro shop to be in line with things that fit with our overall view of what we believe is healthy to be, eating and consuming and things like that. And artificial sweeteners is one of those things that we draw the line at. If it has artificial sweeteners, then we're not including that as a product that we can have in our pro shop. If it has sugar, cane sugar, it also, we're eliminating that from our pro shop. So, natural sweeteners, that's kind of on the fence one way or another. We really believe that we should be getting our primary nutrition from our main whole foods and our meals that we're eating. We shouldn't be drinking our calories. So the Monster Energy website that is promoting the CrossFit Games, the Noble CrossFit Games. Let's take a look at that, because I think that may give us a little bit of just some more context as well. So this is the Monster Energy Ultra page that they have, and you can see a lot of different flavors and things like this. Monster does a great job of promoting their products, and they provide a nice little video here. Little kettlebell swings, gonna help me do my CrossFit better, maybe. Oops. And a lot of marketing material that way. When you look at these drinks, just like anything else, we do want to be aware of, be informed. And one way of being informed is to read the labels. So here we have a Monster Energy Zero Ultra being promoted. This is on the Monster Ultra X Noble CrossFit Games from July of 2021. So I went to Amazon and just searched for that drink, Monster Energy Ultra Zero. And I see the Zero Ultra 16-ounce can and the nutrition facts here. And we need to read through and understand what it is that we're putting into, drinking and things like that. So, top ingredients, we have carbonated water, citric acid, erythritol, and then some of the proprietary energy supplements that Monster tends to put into their drinks. So, the first couple of lines, not too much of an issue, kind of okay with that, with the natural sweeteners. But if you read down a little further, just beyond the caffeine, you do have a little sucralose that's in it, and you do also have a little of other artificial sweeteners, as well as some natural sweeteners in there. So, is this concerning to you? Is this not concerning to you? I would love to get your thoughts on all of that. Guys, controversy on controversy on controversy. The 2022 CrossFit Games Open is almost upon us. I am looking forward to doing this. Those workouts looked incredible. If Sean Sweeney was any indication of what this is going to be like, it's going to be an awesome year. 2022. Take care, guys. Nice talking to you. Bye now.